Hi guys, I just want to talk about pre-cutting your fabric and efficient use of, efficient cutting of your fabric to speed up the process. So here I've got two pattern pieces that I'm working on at the same time because they're the mirror images of each other, so I can cut the fabric and sew them at the same time. So to start with, I did a video and it didn't record. So I've already pre-cut these two bits of fabric, which are this one and this one. Next I'm going to do this fabric and this fabric. I've got 7, this is number 7 is this fabric that I'm using. So I'm going to cut this long section first. One easy way to think of pre-cutting is as you're cutting the first section, as you would cut the first section for all of these. So this one I've got the other bits pinned to, so I won't use that one. I've folded my fabric over so it's doubled up, nice and easy. You're cutting two pieces at the same time, not too much cutting. I'm going to use this segment here to use as much of the fabric as possible. Probably, no, I can't quite fit in that end there. So I'm going to bring it right down. I know I've roughly got 1/4 of an inch there. Holding this still, cutting as if this is the first fabric and I'm going to be sticking it on first. I'm just going to trim that corner off a little bit just so I know roughly how the placement is going to be. Now this one happens to be on the fold, so I'm going to whip it open and just run straight down the middle. You don't have to be super accurate at this stage because you will trim up. So that is this section on both sides. So that's pre-cut. Now I'm doing this one. Oh, I've got a smaller amount of this fabric. So this one I am not cutting two at the same time. I am cutting one at a time to try and be as efficient as possible. I've got this little section here that I can use. So I'm folding these to see where I can fit this in. So I'm going to go with that there. That's my cutter. I'm just going to run that across there. That's that bit. Going to lay this back over again. And just trim it a bit down a bit more. Just need to take that corner really. So this I know I've got in one direction, but I now need to flip it over to create the mirror image. And the easier thing than using the pattern is just to use this now. So pull around there. Take that bit off. Not very many scraps. And now I have the two mirror image pieces for this here. And I've used that little section that I wouldn't have been able to use if I'd been folding over. So I've certainly been using the folding over method if I've got plenty of fabric and if I'm doing large pieces. Now I'm going to sew these 4 sections on and I'll show you what it looks like.